couple of other county residents. One supporting industry as the plan for long range at the mine site because of the infrastructure there would generate more revenue for the county. Tracy Benzel, I want to thank you for the very comprehensive report that you sent over a couple of days ago. Of all the reports that were submitted, this one had the most information in it about soil and what should be there to be able to build and sloping and ideas for the end use. Did everybody get a copy of this?
No. I forwarded it to everyone that I could email-wise.
Okay.
I'll get hard copies to you.
Okay, I appreciate that, Mike. There's just a lot of information in here, and I really appreciate it. I guess, Bill and Tim, would it be easier to talk if you were up here at the table?
No, for us. Would you like us to sit up front?
You know, if you could. Now with this idea of multiple pits, one of the questions that was posed to me is if we could have industry up there at the mine site concurrently with mining, and my feeling is that's probably not. I don't think that's provided for in the lease agreement, and I'm not sure how that would fly with MSHA. What's your feeling?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Yeah.
Well, if part of the area was leveled off and formed where you could put buildings there and possibly have an industrial site there, because you're already going to have your infrastructure, your natural gas, your power, your wastewater treatment and whatnot. Someone wanted to build a plant there that made widgets or gaskets or ball bearings at the mine site near the processing plant. Is that a possibility?
After we're done operating, it would be.
But not during?
Not during, no. If you ran something on site while we're operating, MSHA says you're responsible for them getting on your property.
Okay. And that was my feeling, again, because of all the mine safety training. So, but I want to address this report by Tracy, and sorry for getting that over to you so late, Tim. Did you have a chance to look at it? Okay. So one of the things, and I think this has been talked about with the committee before, is we want to make sure that when mining is over with, we have an easement across that property by RGGS Minerals to get onto the county-owned land, and that infrastructure is still there, the rail, the power, the natural gas. Is that possible, that we'll have legal access over to Highway 77?
That would be up to the landowner itself. That would be up to RGGS on whatever the county can negotiate with them.
Okay. Because it doesn't pay to have an industrial site if you don't have the infrastructure, or you don't have access to it. It'd be very difficult to get to it from the south side. One of the other suggestions was that the waste pile be as high and long as feasible, oriented southeasterly from the center of Section 6 to the east half of Section 7 to provide a light and sound buffer to the residents living over in the town of Morrisburg. Is that something that's feasible?
Maybe not. You have to look at the location of what they're trying to dodge. If there's wetlands in a certain area, just to say you're going to put it in a southeastern direction, you got to go with the land tension.
Okay. And you're right, thank you, Tim, I didn't think of that. If you have a high-functioning wetland, you're not going to want to put stockpile on it unless you absolutely have to. Murph and I went out last April and looked around, and we went to some of the lakes and found that you really, once you were standing on the lake or some of the homes, you can't even see the ridge.
We've done that too. That's
You've
right.
done that too. Okay, so I think something would have to be really, really tall before you could see it over there. You can't see a cell phone tower. Those lakes kind of sit down in.